We're back to Voiceless Voices, okay? So, I think MSCTV did a reveal. Yo, thank you so much for the tier 1 again. MSCTV did a reveal? I gotta find it. Yes, he did! Okay. Alright. Let's go! Tom Box!
Today, I'm gonna be revealing to you a new strategy that's debuting in
Yes! Finally!
Get ready for some blue cards, because it's gonna be Voiceless Voice. Hey guys, this is Tom Box, and if you know me, I love competitive ritual decks. Necros, Drytrons. If it's competitive in ritual, I will play it, so this is likely going to fall into that category. Now, to give you a quick overview, Voiceless Voice is a ritual-based deck that's based on light, dragon, and warrior monsters, such as the classic Skull Guardian, which does get a full new monster in this particular set, as well as the classics of Saphira, the Queen of Dragons, and Saravis.
We did Ashen already, guys. We reviewed Ashen already.
Setting up one-card combos that build up.
Guys, I think Voiceless Voice is actually going to be good.
Massive damage, while not relying on the extra deck or a Snake Eye / Pyro package, then this deck might be for you. Let's go over the cards. Our first reveal is going to be a secret rare. We have Lo, the Prayers of the Voiceless Voice.
Ooh,
this card is the key.
Secret rare. Wait, guys. For these sets, are all Ultra / Secrets QCR? Is that how that works? Also, why the frick is she named Lo? Yes? Oh! Little QCR Lo action? Lo Mega Lo? No, guys, but guys, why is this name Lo? What? Wait, it was Novox, right? Novox before, no? Low key, kind of nice. I feel like I could get used to this name, but it's so weird because like I've been so used to like Novox, right? Also, wait, there was feet before, chat. I didn't even know. Novox Lopez was her full name. On the low, guys, keep this deck on the low. The Prayers of the Voiceless Voices. Dude, I'm not gonna cap, bro. Silence Enforcer was way cooler. No kizzy. But, hey, look, I'll take it. And you know what the worst part about this deck is, guys? I will keep calling it low. Keep calling it Novox or, like, Silence Enforcer. That is the worst part about this. I will eventually get it right one day. Like, guys, when Skystrikers first came out, right? Didn't people kept saying, what is it? Centoli? I mean, not Centoli. What is it again? Brandish Maiden? Brandish? Sentoki? Yeah, Sentoki. Dude, I feel like it's kind of the same thing. We got Skystrike. Skystrike is probably a better name, no cap. But the Manadome instead of Manadium was cooler. Yeah. Look, I'll take it.
The engine piece to the entire deck. It serves as the one-card combo, and it does three things really well. Number one, the first effect is that if you were to ritual summon a light dragon or warrior monster, this card counts as the entire tribute. Alright, so once you tribute this card, it hits the graveyard. The ritual monster that's a warrior or dragon gets summoned onto the field. Now it comes with a trigger in the graveyard. Whenever that happens, you get to special summon this card out of the graveyard. So automatically, when you perform the ritual summon using this card, likely you're going to follow it with a second chain where this Low is going to summon onto the field. Alright, that's pretty awesome. And then it comes with a summon trigger that gives you another card where on the normal or special summon of this card, you can place one Voiceless Voice continuous spell or trap card from your deck to your field face up into your spell and trap zone. So it sets a barrier.
Yo, one from Bonfires from Team Sam is Fire King worth it. I already have one to such ladies. Bro, yo, Flows, you know what's funny? I actually bought the Bonfires, and I think it's gonna be shipped out in like a day or two. And I'm actually gonna run a giveaway myself for some Bonfires for people. But yeah, Flows, I got you, dog.
Which would provide you with
Sam texted me, I think your address and like your information. So I already got you. I'm getting that ship out to you, dog. I saw your last round originals. You blessed my deck on Infernoble. Oh god, yes. What is the giveaway? Be on the lookout for it on Twitter. It'll be out soon. So just be on the lookout for it, okay? Flame Swordsman Infernoble deck, guys. I will give you my honest thoughts on that deck when we get to it.
Additional cards and protection, or it sets you up with Radiance, which would allow you to destroy.
Guys, honestly, on another note, this card is broken.
Get you another special summon straight from the
this card is like so broken.
So there's a lot of options here, but I'll go over those cards in a second. But regarding low, there's more to this card because it is a light fairy, and there's one card that we have to keep in mind that already synergizes quite well
Diviner
with rituals. Diviner of the Herald. Typically when
Yo, honestly, guys, I wasn't a big fan of Diviner in Voiceless Voice, but the more I've been testing the deck, the more like mandatory Diviner feels. Like, it's just too good not to play Diviner.
when you play a ritual deck, you would use this card to send a Herald of the Arclight to add a ritual spell or a ritual monster into your hand. However, in this deck, there's another monster that you can send to the graveyard, and that's Trias Horatia. And that sets it up
you
for
play a deck
Diviner
sometimes that allows us to call you
captain.
captains.
Whenever Diviner of the Herald gets tributed, it summons out
Case
a
Angel's
level 2 or
super
lower
nuts
fairy
too, yeah.
straight from the deck onto the field.
And
Functioning
Nadir,
much like a lone
Nadir
Fire Blossom,
Diviner
and
is
Trias
so
Horatia
fire.
has a tributing
Review Flame Swordsman. Okay, there is a video that I will watch after that I will talk to you about Flame Swordsman afterwards. Okay, we'll also react Flame Swordsman after this.
Effect while in the graveyard or in the hand as a quick effect to tribute fairies to summon itself out, and therefore you can trigger the Diviner to summon out the low. And then you get the Trias,
pre-prep,
which can also function much like
Nadir's good in this deck too, guys. Get those QCRs,
it's a great synergy, and
peak
you have multiple
QCRs, PCRs
to
ready.
give you a little bit of a strategic tip regarding Diviner of the Herald, because Diviner of the Herald only needs to be tributed to get that trigger. If you're going to be going second, you may consider cards like Enemy Controller, where you summon out the card your opponent attempts to use.
Ooh, yo, Thomas is licking the goo. Normal summon Diviner, Imperm, Chain Econ, tribute the Diviner, and then Diviner on Resolution triggers. Ooh, that's kind of nice.
And it's on your card, you can chain Enemy Controller and take control of your opponent's card. While
Oh, Diviners in Collector Set 2? Guys, I actually need to react to Collector Set 2. I don't even know what's in it, except I think I saw like Phantasme and Ogre. I think those are the only two things I know. I like didn't even take a good look at it. I've been kind of like working on some content ideas, so I've been kind of AFK and working a lot. So
getting your card sent to the graveyard, and you also.
But I'll react to the contents of Collector Set 2.
There's a lot of advantage doing this, so this is something you consider if you're going second and you need to like break your opponent's field. The next card we're looking at is an ultra rare. We have Saphira, the Dragon Queen of the Voiceless Voice. This is an essential piece to the deck as it functions as the easy way to search for a ritual monster and performing a ritual summon all in one card. So what does she do? So you get to discard this card and you send a ritual spell from your deck to the graveyard. And you get to add a light dragon or warrior ritual monster from the deck. All right, that seems simple enough. And the other part is, in the graveyard, you can banish this card as an ignition effect. You get to perform a ritual summon of a light dragon or warrior monster.
Econ came out in 2004.
Whatever you added,
card
you can set to perform the ritual as long as you have the correct amount of tributes for it. So it's very simple. And to kind of wind back to Low, Low can get the continuous spell. The continuous spell can get Saphira, and Saphira can get your ritual, and you can see how everything kind of lines up because Low already got that one card set up. But the combo doesn't necessarily have to rely on Low. You can start with Saphira and other cards and still get to the same end board setup. Finally, we have the last monster in this lineup. We have Saravis, the Dragon Sage.
Oh, this is a common?
Voiceless Voice.
Guys, this is a common, right? Common or super?
Anyway, either through Radiant.
Dude, I hope this is a super. It looks so nice as super.
Summoning condition of shuffling back 2 spell cards from the graveyard into the deck, and one of them has to be a ritual spell. Doesn't start a chain, so that's good. And so, what does this card do exactly, aside from having a pretty beefy stat line? When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can activate this card, return it to the hand, and summon out a light OCG name or warrior ritual monsters from your hand or deck. But you have to shuffle that card back into the deck during the next.
Yeah, guys. So like,
that's fine.
I didn't realize that. Like, I mean, it would make sense, but this Saravis can summon the ritual Saravis. But I thought that like ritual monsters need to like be properly summoned first before like properly ritual summoned before you can just cheat them out. But it seems like card text supersedes rulings, I guess. So this card can just cheat out Saravis, which is kind of insane. I didn't even like that's broken.
You can use this card.
And Saravis is just like a randomly like insane interruption.
The hand and then summon out the original Saravis, the Ancient Descended, and use that as a disruption against your opponent. And if your opponent attempts to special summon by attempting special summon a special.
Yeah, but so far the rarity looks good for this set, guys.
Saravis from the field
for this archetype, right?
Summon.
Like you don't really need like
remember that
it's only one secret, one ultra so far.
Effect the ritual one.
Oh
where
wait,
if your opponent
what
attempts
about
to
the
bring in a
continuous
monster, you
spell?
can
The continuous
negate
spell could
it by
easily be secret,
discarding
right?
it or sending it to the graveyard. So this card functions as one of the ways to disrupt your opponent as well as recover resources. Putting back the ritual spell is going to be important so that you can keep on cycling your Saphira.
Yeah, this card is
the
really
Dragon
good. This card is
Queen
really
of the
good, like,
Voiceless
recovery.
Voice, so you can keep that cycle going, keep on summoning your
Yeah, I
ritual
think
monsters.
Saravia's like secret
Finally,
rare is
in
really
the
tough.
spotlight, we have the boss
Skull
monster, the
Guardian.
ultra rare Skull Guardian, Protector of the
Okay.
Voiceless Voice. It's a level 7 light ritual warrior monster, and it has a lot to offer. This card essentially functions as the negate as well as cycling your cards and the big damage that this deck can offer. So what's the big damage?
This card is really
It looks like it
insane.
has 2,050
This card is really
attack.
broken.
That's right, 50. Well, it gains
Like, in
another
the grind game, when this- if
2,050
this card is
attack
up with
if you have
Nova- with low,
on the field or
like,
in the
you just
graveyard.
can't
So
win.
that pushes
Like, it's
it
just
to
like- it's just like an
4,100,
omni-negate.
which is nothing to laugh about. It is very strong. And even put
It might be
Obelisk
like-
to run for its
it
money.
might be like
Now,
$150
when it comes to
for the
effects,
whole
if
core.
you ritual summon out this card, you could add
When
one
Gamer's
Voiceless
Choice
Voice
released,
monster
like, the
or
cores,
a ritual monster that's either a warrior
I'll let
or
you
a
guys know.
dragon. So because
And
it
you
can
guys
add
can
Voiceless
use my
Voice
code
monster, you
pack
can add
5.
Low, you can add Saphira, you
But
can add
Gamer Choice will probably
Saravis.
start
There's a
releasing
lot that you can
once
add
all
to
the
your deck
singles
to
gets
kinda keep your
confirmed. They'll
strategy
probably
and
start
keep
releasing
pushing the
singles on their
aggression.
list on their site.
Now, on the other
And
hand,
I already know I'm
when
gonna be
your
buying
opponent
this
attempts to
as a
activate
core
a
as well. I
card
think.
or effect while you control low, you can
Like,
negate
you
the
guys would be
activation
down if I
and
take this
destroy
to
that card.
locals? That would actually be
Essentially,
sick.
It has an effect very similar to Baron de Fleur, except this
Oh,
is
wait,
once per
guys,
turn.
I get to
So if
stream,
you can
like-
protect
guys,
your own
when
cards
does this
during
set
your own
officially
turn,
release?
And then during your
I get
opponent's
to
turn,
take
you
it
can
to
negate one
locals
of their
before the
cards.
YCS a
This
couple
card
times.
is just gonna keep the oppression low so that your opponent
Ooh.
cannot execute their strategy.
Ooh,
Now, because
February
this card
8th?
is a ritual monster,
Wait, that means I can take it to
Herald of the
locals, like,
Arclight
at
will
least
be able
for
to
2
search this
weeks.
card into your hand. Preparation of Rites, because this card is also a
Locals?
level
I hate you guys.
7,
I hate you
is
guys.
also searchable. But additionally, you can even use
No, it's time to go
pre-preparation
to
of rites search this card as well.
locals.
Because Prayers of the Voiceless Voice mentions it by name. And speaking of which, let's look
Wait,
into the
that's
spell.
sick. Okay,
Prayers
that's
of the
actually
Voiceless
sick.
Voice.
Oh,
This card,
Prayers of the
at a glance,
Voiceless
looks
Voice.
like a traditional ritual
Please
spell
be
card
super rare.
for
That would look
light
so
monsters.
fire.
Yeah, tribute a bunch of cards. And
Honestly,
summon
guys,
up the
like,
monster.
outside of,
However,
like,
in
high
the
rarity stuff, I
graveyard, it
actually
does
prefer
have an
super.
additional effect that
Super
acts as
is, like, my
follow-up
favorite
protection
rarity
to
outside
keep
of,
your
like,
play
high
going.
rarity shit.
So if your light ritual monster gets removed
Better
off
have
the field
QCR pre-press?
by
I don't
your opponent's
actually-
card effect, you can banish this card and summon out either
talking about the list
Saphira,
from the
King
Iron
of the
Man? No, I'll
Dragons,
talk
Saravis,
about that
the
after.
Ancient
We'll
Descendant,
talk about some
or
games
the
after.
Skull Guardian.
But yeah, this
Protector
card
of
is the
Voiceless
ritual
Voice
spell,
straight
nice.
from the deck and ignoring the summoning condition. That's right, you get to back yourself up with another ritual monster, which is great.
Yeah, I prefer
So,
super to the
just
best.
because they cleared
I
your
just love
really
super rares.
big
I love how they
attacking
look.
Skull Guardian doesn't mean that they don't have to stare down a second one. They did not respect the prayers of the Voiceless Voice. Now, one thing I want to bring attention to that we can exclusively do in TCG is that we can mix in Kashtira Fenrir's into this deck.
Guys,
Kashtira Fenrir is
guys,
also
stop
a
me.
level 7,
I can't help
essentially
it.
adds a free level 7 into
I can't
your
help
hand
it.
as
Ah,
well.
why am I
The
hand
final
shuffling
spell
for
card
no
and one of the most
reason?
important ones, we have Barrier of the Voiceless Voice. Now, this card does multiple things. First of all, it protects your cards in the sense that if you have low and a ritual
Barrier
monster,
of the
a light
Voiceless
ritual
Voice
monster,
is-
your
wait, what
opponent
is
cannot
this?
Target your
Wait,
light
guys,
monsters
this
with card
looks
effects
like a
and
not-
can only
guys, this
select
deck doesn't
ritual
look that high
monsters
rarity.
for attacks.
I thought this
that's
spell would be
pretty
secret
important,
rare.
But during the main phase, you can add one Voiceless Voice card or a
No,
Skull
guys,
Guardian
I
ritual
actually
monster from your
thought
deck
this
to your
would be
hand.
a secret rare.
And that's why this card is really, really good, because as long as you can keep this card on the field, you will be able to just keep on adding resources back and keep your stuff protected. And you can have
Bro,
more than one on
one
the field
secret
at
rare,
a time,
two
so if the
ultras?
opponent decides to
Dude,
clear
that's
them out, at least
not
you can maintain the
bad.
protection by
That
having
is
a second
genuinely
one,
not
which is
bad.
why summoning low is so important.
This
And
card is
finally, the
broken,
trap card,
by the way.
Radiance of the Voiceless
This card
Voice.
is
We've
like,
been talking about
it's like
this card
equivalent
many
of
times.
my
It's got
friend
really cool
Pearly
artwork with both Saravis
and Pearly
Saphira in
Stray
there.
Street
So it
in
has
one
two
card.
effects. One is to
No, I
shuffle
don't think
a
you
light
need 3
ritual,
Skull Guardians. You could
dragon
get away
or
with
or a
2.
ritual
But
spell from
my
your
list right
hand
now
or
plays
graveyard
3
into
Skull
the deck.
Guardians.
You can add to your hand or special summon a Voiceless Voice.
Yeah, also this
If
trap
it's
is
a
completely
ritual
busted.
monster, you're gonna have to add it to your hand. But if it's like Saravis, the Dragon Sage, you can just summon it straight onto
This
the
trap
field.
is
or even low, you can
completely
summon it slow
busted.
straight onto the field, which is great. Now, on the other hand, you can use this card
This
for
trap is so
destruction.
busted.
We mentioned this really early at the beginning when we were talking about low, where you can target cards your opponent controls.
I'm
up to the
only
number
one-
of
I'm
light
only running
ritual
one ritual
monsters you
Survivors.
control.
I'm running
Destroy
one.
this card and
Because,
as many
like,
of
you
those
don't really
targeted
wanna
cards
open
as
it, you really
possible,
wanna
which
summon
is
it.
Really, really good.
I know
you don't
beating
destroy
Imperm
your
is not the
own
worst,
light rituals.
technically.
You're only destroying the trap card. So you can use this.
No,
as a
you have to
form
play
of
3
destruction against your
Saphira.
opponent
No,
if you
Saphira
manage
is a
to
3 of.
successfully, put low low on
Guys,
the field.
Saphira is a
And
mandatory
that's it for this
3-0.
reveal. If you were expecting more secret rares, sorry to disappoint.
Saphira is a 3-0, 100% 3-0. That card is
but
so
if you
broken.
guys enjoyed this video, make sure
That
you
card
guys
is
hit
too
that thumbs up
broken.
button, hit subscribe, ding that notification bell.
Saphira is the
and I'll
best.
see you
Oh,
all
they're
in the
talking about
next
Ritual
one.
Saphira? Oh, I don't know which one that is.